Hello, YouTube. Mike in Detroit again. We have another pretty worship song to tell you about today. Let's see. Falling in Love with Jesus is a very recognizable, popular worship song. Today we're going to do it in the key of F. And let's learn how to play this in the high beginner, intermediate. We're in a series here of yes, you can play in church. Yes, you can. Put your time in and you pick a few songs that you know. Go back to that original video where I just got into that. These are just song examples. So in the key of F, let's play this song a little bit and then we'll break it down. Not a hard song to play, but let's see if we can squeeze everything we can out of it. We're in the key of F, so we're going to start on one chord. That's an F triad. Okay, for you more advanced people, go here, put the major 7th on there, or major 6th. For you beginners, a triad is just fine. Now, we have a 1 chord going to the 4 chord by way of a 2-5-1. So, where is the 4 chord in the key of F? 1, 2, 3, 4. So our target is B flat. We have arrived. So that 2-5-1, let's figure out a couple of ways we could play that. We could have played it this way. And we're doing this because the melody is on the top that we're that's another way to play it. Let's go to a kind of a more beginner way to play it. So that looks like it's a C minor chord. That's the 2 chord in B flat. But it kind of looks like an E flat chord over C, which is another way to look at it. Now we need some kind of F7. Playing that very sparsely, but for you more advanced people, you can throw this, throw that in, you can throw this in. But for you beginners, don't worry about all that. This is a money voicing on B flat major 9, but you can play this. You beginners, you can play this. B flat. Now we're going down the scale. That's an A minor chord, which is nothing more than C major over A. That's a G minor chord, which is B flat over G. a C chord. So our right hand is going back and forth. So let's go from the beginning. Falling in love with Jesus. Now we are on the 6th chord. Now we mentioned that diminished passing chord in the last video, so let me go back to the top. Now I'm on a 5, sharp 5 diminished to the 6th chord. Now this 6th chord, this D minor 9 I'm playing, that's the 9th. Beginners take that away and play an F chord over D bass. More advanced, throw that E in there. Now we have a so beginners or high beginners, you can play a straight C minor chord here. Or advanced, move your thumb over and play that 9. That just 9 just adds, one little note adds a lot. These 2 fingers are going to stay the same. So is this, and you're just going to drop this down. Best thing I've ever had. Let's see. Now to get to the flow part, you're always going to be thinking about where it's. So I'm home. Song's over, and so I want to be thinking, where is the 5th of this chord, which is C, and so I'm going to voice this. Now maybe my bass is going to go to the 4th chord. Beautiful. One more thing I'll show you. This is going to be a short video because this is a simple song. I think you can pick this one up if you've been following along. You can pick this up pretty easily. So let's take the last part of that song. So, there's your introduction to fancy endings. So what did I do? So I know my target is F. That's home. So I go down 2 whole steps, whole step, whole step, right? And I voiced a D flat chord. This is in jazz, we call this a backdoor progression. Now I'm voicing an E flat major chord. So let me do that again. Now when I showed it to you the first time, I went this way. Up on the same F chord except for different voicings. Let me play that slowly so you can look up there and catch the voicings. This happens to be way back in the day. This was one of the first voicings I learned. This is a big band voicing, root 5th, root 3, 7, 3 voicing. Now I'm going to go here to an E flat major 9. And then I just did a little melodic thing. Up above, and then land. Now I'm gonna go right to my Falling in Love with Jesus. I mentioned this. Sometimes I repeat myself, but I don't know who's watching what and who's skipping around. But you always want to be delicate with songs like this. If you don't know the words to the song, or if you haven't heard, I like Jonathan Butler when he sings it. Get the number system down here. Okay, let's go through that real quick. 1 chord, 2, 5, 1 to the 4. Now I'm on the 4, 3, 2, 5, sharp 5 diminished, 6, 2, 5, 1 to the 4. And we have 4, 3, 2, 5, 1. You have to know those numbers because you may not want to play it in F. You want to play it in C or A flat or D flat or whatever. Knowing those numbers helps you to transpose to different keys. But the point I was making earlier about being delicate, getting a little bit softer, it's a touch. It's a touch. It's a thing you have to develop. It's musician maturity. There's nothing flashy about this song. It's a love song. So now, last thing I'll say then, and then I'm out, is I've always said you can take a piece of the song and make talk music out of it. So let's find a piece of this song. So we're in the key of F. So let's take that from the 4 chord. Now the way you make talk music out of anything is you got to kill the melody, not kill, but obscure the melody and change the rhythm to almost no rhythm. So we're going to go from the 4 chord and then we're going to hang out there for a second. Now we're going to go to the 3 chord. We'll go back to the 4 chord. Oh, voila, we got talk music. got a 2 chord. Now we got a 5 chord. This time let's go to the 3 chord. How about a 6? And let's do that again. How about a 6? Now, if I didn't tell you I got those chords from Falling in Love with Jesus, you would not know that. So, I think all the instruction out there on Talk Music, so some of it is pretty good, but you can dodge all of that by just playing what you already know. Maybe we do a 2-5. Now, if you're on B flat, well, where's the 5 of B flat? F. If you're on F, what's the 5 of F? C is. Alright, there you go. Falling in Love with Jesus, key of F, piano intermediate. I think that's song number 6 maybe. Plenty more to come. And if there's a song you want to hear or learn how to play, throw it in the comment section below and we'll get to work on that. Alright, have a blessed day. We'll see you soon. Take care. Bye-bye.